Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I hope everyone's summer is going great. I know it's been a little while since I've posted on here. It's just been a super busy time of year for me and my wife with trips, with traveling, with a bunch of weddings that we've got this summer. So just one of those things where we pretty much don't have a single free weekend, and pretty much all of my weeks are eaten up by other things other than posting on YouTube. So here we are, and in today's video, I would like to talk about something that I think is extremely overlooked by both current high-ticket dropshippers and aspiring high-ticket dropshippers. So make sure you watch until the end to get the full grasp of what it is that I'm talking about. Real quick, I know I've mentioned it in plenty of videos. I do offer a high-ticket dropshipping program in which I teach people how to build high-ticket dropshipping businesses from scratch. I offer one-on-one mentorship. If you're interested, the link is in the description below. But anyway, I would like to talk about something when it comes to niche selection in high-ticket dropshipping that I think is extremely overlooked and is maybe the key to finding a successful niche going forward in high-ticket dropshipping, or one of the keys. Now, when we've talked about niche selection, I've posted plenty of videos on niche selection on YouTube, and this is a huge focus in my program. But something that I haven't really focused on, at least publicly, is how technical or how complicated a product is. A question I get all the time is, should I aim for something that's not super technical, that maybe requires professional installation or technical expertise? You know, should I maybe err on the side of something like furniture or bathtubs or chandeliers? Very simple things that don't require a lot of technical knowledge. You know, people can just kind of buy them and put them in their homes without really much effort or much thought. And I think the general tendency, and speaking from experience and my own tendency when I first got started in this, was to lean towards the type of product that didn't require a lot of product knowledge, because I think a lot of people shy away from more complicated technical products like water pumps or air compressors or conveyor belts. I know these are all examples I've used on my channel before. Because they don't have the product knowledge, they don't have the industry experience, and they feel like they won't be able to provide good answers to questions that come to customers over the phone. So they err on the side of saunas or bathtubs or sofas, all the stuff you've heard me talk about before. And while there are products on that side of things that will do well, and there are plenty of companies, and both big and small, that do well in those products, I think it's a heck of a lot harder to stand out when you're selling those products. Let's just use bathtubs as an example. If I'm selling luxury bathtubs and 5 or 10 other competitors are selling the same luxury bathtubs or even similar ones, it is significantly harder for me to stand out with my store with that product, because really the customer buying experience isn't that different. It's a bathtub. How complicated could a bathtub be? What that comes down to is, will this look nice in our bathroom? It really doesn't require a lot of technical knowledge. Where I think kind of a hidden edge that you can have on a competitive landscape in high-ticket dropshipping is leaning towards those more complicated, more technical, require professional installation products. And again, the examples I always give are water pumps, air compressors, even generators, stuff like that. Now, because I come from this niche with my most successful store, speaking from experience, I know that it works, and I know that it's a great way to stand out and is really slept on among all high-ticket dropshippers. It's way easier to stand out if you have a way on your product page to break down an otherwise very complicated product into very simple bullet points, tables. You create a very easy buying experience for an otherwise complicated product. If I'm a first-time buyer of a high-power water pump to clean out a septic tank, or to clean out a pool, or for pressure washing, and I don't know what the heck I'm looking at, I don't want to have to spend hours upon hours of research trying to read through these websites of how this product works, what it's used for, what's the horsepower, or what kind of electrical power does it require. If all of those things can be answered in simple bullet points, and you can look at a product page and within 30 seconds, you know exactly what it is you need to buy, or what exactly it is you're looking at. That's where there is a huge opportunity in high ticket dropshipping to stand out and make a lot of money. Again, the tendency for all people, because they shy away from having to answer complicated questions or learn the products themselves, they want this to be as passive as possible. Well, the reality is you're going to have to answer customer questions, and you have to be a lot more thoughtful than people give it credit for when it comes to designing your product pages and actually really consciously thinking about how to set up the product descriptions to where it creates a really easy experience for the customer. And again, I'm directly speaking from experience here. This is both in B2B and B2C. So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to cut this video here. I think an extremely slept on area in high ticket dropshipping is erring on the side of complicated products. One quick question that I want to address before I wrap this up is, what if I don't have industry knowledge or product knowledge? That's just, you don't know something until you've done it. And no matter how simple or how complicated your product is, that's just the nature of the beast. I think a big area where you will actually learn your products pretty well is when you're actually setting up the product pages themselves. But over time, as you get questions from customers, as you work with these products more, you'll get to know them really well to where you can actually provide really good customer support and close a lot of sales over the phone and email. And getting all those questions over time will only help you improve your product pages because you know what people are looking for. So that said, I'm going to cut this video here. I hope that all makes sense. If you have questions, shoot me an email or leave comments below. But until next time, we'll see you in the next one.